say to you that there is in operation at the present time a conspiracy to sell, and I use the word sell advisedly, this country to the Dominion of Canada.
Today, I want to tell you about the role Newfoundland played on 9/11 and how small-town people became heroes. On September 11, 2001, a small town in Newfoundland called Gander became a beacon of hope and humanity during one of the darkest days in modern history. When the United States closed its airspace after the terrorist attacks, 38 planes carrying nearly 7,000 passengers from around the world were diverted to Gander International Airport. This town of just under 10,000 people suddenly faced an influx that nearly doubled its population. What happened next is a testament to the extraordinary generosity of Gander's residents and the deep-rooted values of Newfoundland culture. Values of community, compassion, and selflessness. When those planes landed, the passengers, referred to affectionately as the plane people, were confused, scared, and far from home. Many were stuck on their aircraft for up to 24 hours as security teams cleared each plane. Gander, unprepared for such an influx, had limited hotel space, yet the locals didn't hesitate. Schools, churches, and Legion halls were transformed into shelters. Residents opened their homes, offering beds, showers, and hot meals. Pharmacies filled prescriptions at no cost, and local businesses donated clothes, toiletries, and food. The Gander Community Center's ice rink became the largest walk-in freezer in the country, storing donations, as Mayor Claude Elliott put it. Bus drivers, in the midst of a strike, put aside their picket signs to transport passengers. This wasn't just logistics, it was love in action, rooted in Newfoundland's culture of caring for neighbors and strangers alike. As local reporter Janice Goody said, "For us, it was just every day. You don't turn your backs on people in need." Newfoundlanders didn't stop at meeting basic needs. They organized tours, bowling matches, and concerts to lift spirits. They introduced passengers to local cuisine, like stewed moose, and even held screeching ceremonies where visitors became honorary Newfoundlanders by kissing a cod after a shot of screech. This outpouring of warmth reflected a culture where kindness isn't exceptional, it's who they are. Mayor Derm Flynn of nearby Appleton captured it perfectly in 2017 when he said, "There is goodness in the world that floats to the top in times of disaster." Let me share two stories that highlight the impact of Gander's generosity. First, there's Rose Reyes from San Antonio, Texas, who was on an American Airlines flight from France. Stranded in Gander, she found herself at the Knights of Columbus Hall, celebrating her 40th birthday on September 13th. In the midst of global fear, the locals learned of her birthday and secretly organized a party for all 250 passengers on her flight. They brought live music, traditional Newfoundland food, and created a moment of joy in a terrifying time. Rose later said this act of kindness left a lasting impression, and she even visited the Broadway musical Come From Away, inspired by Gander's story, to relive those memories. Another story is that of Nick Marson and Diane Gray, two passengers who were strangers when they landed in Gander. Nick, a British man, and Diane, an American, were both on a flight diverted from London to Houston. The people of Gander housed them in a local school, where they shared meals and conversations with locals. Over those 5 days, amidst the chaos, Nick and Diane became honorary Newfoundlanders and fell in love. They later married and even honeymooned in Gander, returning to thank the community that brought them together. They've seen Come From Away 109 times across multiple countries and are looking forward to 110, a testament to how Gander changed their lives forever. These stories, and countless others, show how Gander's actions rippled far beyond those 5 days. Passengers created a scholarship fund that's now worth over $1 million, supporting more than 200 local students. In Appleton, stranded passengers donated $5,000 to build a peace park with a piece of the World Trade Center steel, where annual 9/11 ceremonies honor both the victims and the helpers. Gander's response wasn't just about shelter, it was about restoring faith in humanity. As we look back on 9/11, Gander shows us that even in our darkest moments, compassion can weave us together. Newfoundland's spirit of generosity united strangers from across the globe, transforming them into a family forged by kindness. Let's hold fast to that vision of unity, extending our hands and hearts, and always remember, as Gander so beautifully proved, that together we can light the way through any darkness.